How about them soft close hinges, huh?
They're pretty smooth.
Hey, look, here comes our first aid provider.
Hey, April, how'd the training go?
Oh, good. Actually, better than I thought. A lot of things have changed, though. Hope I never have to use it.
Yeah, especially on me. Well, I'm gonna go ban these shelves. I'll see you guys later.
All right, we'll see you. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Thanks.
Oh, shoot. I'm late for the production meeting. I'll see you.
Accidents and emergencies happen anywhere at any time. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, there are hundreds of millions of emergency department visits for injuries and illnesses in the United States every year. Safe practices at work, home, and play can prevent many injuries, illnesses, and deaths. However, once an injury or sudden illness has occurred, effective first aid can often improve recovery and even prevent permanent disability or death. First aid is the initial care provided for an acute illness or injury when advanced care procedures are not readily available. A first aid provider is someone trained to recognize, assess, and prioritize the need for first aid, provide appropriate first aid care, recognize limitations, and seek professional medical assistance when necessary.
Andy, are you okay? Andy?
Before helping as a trained first aid provider, you must be able to recognize that a medical emergency exists. Often, emergency situations are unexpected events and can be confusing. A general impression is a quick sense of what has occurred or is occurring when you first observe an emergency scene. This impression can provide important clues to help guide you as you continue. Where is the person located? How is the person's body positioned? Does the person look sick or injured? Is it safe for me to be here? Does the person appear to be unconscious? A person who is not moving and appears to have collapsed could have experienced a sudden cardiac arrest. You could be the person's only chance for survival.
Call EMS and get the AED.
If you suspect an injury, how do you think it happened? Injuries occur due to physical force against the body. The manner in which that force creates an injury is called the mechanism of injury. Mechanisms that transfer significant force are best assumed to result in serious injury until proven otherwise. Emergency scenes are often unsafe. Your personal safety is the highest priority, even before the safety of an ill or injured person. Putting yourself in danger to help someone can make the situation worse. Always pause for a moment before approaching. Look for obvious hazards. Consider the possibility of hidden dangers. If the scene is unsafe, do not approach. If your current location becomes unsafe, get out. One of the most difficult decisions to make is whether or not to get involved when you think a medical emergency has occurred. It is normal to feel hesitant about your ability to help. You might hesitate because you feel like the problem is too big for you to handle alone. You are only the first link in a progressive chain of emergency care. Your involvement lasts only until relieved by another first aid provider or responding EMS personnel. In most cases, a very short period of time. You might hesitate for fear of making things worse. Your training provides you with sound knowledge and skills designed only to help and not harm those in need. You might also hesitate because you think you don't have a lot of medical knowledge. Extensive medical knowledge is not necessary. First aid is simple and easy to provide. Finally, you might hesitate because there are others around who you think might take charge. In fact, others may feel the same way, resulting in no one stepping forward to help. If it is safe to do so, take action. Your actions can help protect or save a life.